beautiful day.
Oh,
I mean,
spectacular.
it really was.
Yeah,
Couldn't
we are
have
2
ordered
for
one
2 this
better.
week.
Yeah.
Say, especially since September started so wet.
Yeah, it did.
So relentlessly wet. You know, for California dealing with those mudslides, this is the dry season for California. They tend to not get much rain through the fall and winter. September also tends to be our dry season. Tends to be one of our calmest months. It just didn't start that way. But we caught up, making up for lost time, baby. It feels so good outside. I hope you, I turned the air conditioning off, windows open, birds chirping. I mean, it is just, this is that Chamber of Commerce weather, man. When folks visit Nashville, when it's like this, whoo, that's when we start to see that population increase, baby. Acme Feed and Seed, best view of Broadway, 81 degrees right now, low humidity. It's gorgeous outside. Cookville, chef's kiss, looking like a postcard. Upper 70s, green grass. It's one of the prettiest times of year. And I've noticed in the last couple days, you might have noticed it as well, some of the trees are starting to hint. The tops of them, we're starting to see a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red start to turn. So we're getting the first kind of flavor of some fall color, trying to touch some of the foliage across the area. 83 where we sit right now. Tuesdays can be tricky, right? But when you've got easy weather, hopefully that takes a little bit of sting out of the second day of your work week. The only thing, literally the only thing on satellite and radar right now is this harmless bunch of cumulus clouds that are trying to drift into our northeastern tier. All that's going to do is set the stage for a really pretty sunset tonight, and it has kept temperatures just a little bit on the cooler side. That and the elevation working together to keep areas north and areas east in the 70s, not the 80s. We are about 5 to 7 degrees warmer today than we were yesterday, but it still feels fantastic. And this is near normal. Mid-80s is normal for this time of year, so nothing to worry about in the weather department. We will have our active periods. We know it's just a matter of time. All the more reason to enjoy the quiet spells. 70s for, like I said, for areas east, 73 Crossville, 83 Nashville, a delicious 85 degrees in Camden. It's an easy day for us. Tonight, same thing as last night. Dipping into the 50s, widespread, even low 50s for areas east. Wind light, clear skies. It's going to be an easy start. Keep the windows cracked. The only change that you're going to notice over the next couple days is we're going to gradually add a few degrees to the mercury each afternoon. Once we head towards the weekend, that's when we're going to start to flirt with those upper 80s again. This is our last weekend before fall officially starts next week. So some pools still open, the waterways, lakes, things like that. You're trying to squeeze out some of that summer fun. This would be a great weekend to do it. The heat will be on the increase. Humidity is going to inch up just a little bit, but it's still going to be tolerable. No sweltering conditions expected in the next 5 days. No sweltering conditions in the next 7 days. So mid-80s tomorrow, sunshine, blue skies. I love it. Once our afternoon highs start to climb just a little bit, those morning lows are going to rebound with it. So if mid-60s isn't quite cool enough to keep the windows open at night, you might be cranking the AC just a little bit to be comfortable. But all in all, this is the 7-day forecast dreams are made of, baby. Mid to upper 80s. Tolerable humidity. I know that Hendersonville Half Marathon is this weekend. Forecast looking good for the runners that are going to be pounding the pavement Saturday morning. We'll keep it dry. Just a few passing puffy clouds here and there through the weekend. Keeping it dry through the first couple days of next week. And I'll tell you, long range keeps it dry through most of next week as well. So if you've purchased some mums or limping along your summer flowers, the only thing you're going to need to do is maybe water them yourself, since you're not going to get any help from the sky.